285. So I want to kind of stay in between 295 and 300. I haven't really lost any speed or anything. Gotten a lot stronger and a lot quicker.
Michael, you said your parents were super strict. What are a couple examples of that?
I was grounded for my entire 7th and 8th grade years because I got B pluses on my report cards. And I always bring that up to them, and they're like, well, you should have studied more. So it's just, with grades, it was always grades first, and it was always, it doesn't matter what the grade is, but you have to try your hardest at it. And I would just coast my way through, get a B plus, and be grounded. And if I wanted to go to some party or something in high school, if I was thinking I could sneak out, it asked me, what's the address, who are the parents, what's their number, who's the kid, what's his number, and all this different stuff, just to make sure. And it got to the point where if I wanted to go to a party, I didn't even bother because I just didn't want to answer all the questions.
Do they still have considerable sway over you even now? Like, if you were to get, let's say you got a C in a class now, do you still have to make a phone call to them and explain what happened?
No. Once I went to college, they kind of explained that it's my life now, and I need to learn how to make my own decisions and all this stuff. So they don't really, I don't know, badger me about stuff too much, and they trust me to take care of business. And if anything, that makes me take care of business more because I know that I don't want to let them down.
Did you ground yourself and get a B plus?
I don't ground myself anymore.
Getting grounded in 7th and 8th grade, what was the usual punishment?
Just being grounded. I was not allowed to leave the house. Couldn't go anywhere.
How much of a sense of unfinished business is for you guys this year? For all of you guys have accomplished 24 straight wins, is there a little bit of a sense in your mind that you guys haven't accomplished anything at all that you truly wanted to?
You know, the 12 when we went 12-0 in the regular season last year, that felt great, but those are all steps to get to what you really want. So we took the steps to the door and then got kicked off the porch. So that was the whole, we need to finish it now. We need to go through that door. And I think that's the whole goal now this year is we know it takes each and every single game, but when it finally matters to get to what we worked for, it's time to win.
What has Coach Johnson been like, your new position coach this year? What has he brought to the team, and what is your relationship with him and the other players?
He's brought a lot of trust. I think guys trust him a lot, and he's brought a lot of energy and positive energy and just trying to make the D-line a lot closer instead of blaming each other and getting mad when people mess up. It's a lot more of what can we do to, like, why did this guy mess up? Does he not care about the team enough? We need to make him part of us more. So,
were you recruited by him at all at Penn State?
No, not really.
Okay, that's his position.
Michael, your name's popping up on a lot of draft lists. I know you got your senior year to play at Ohio State, but in the back of your mind is there some thought, hey, I can continue on after this season and play professionally? I mean, your name is being mentioned pretty prominently up there. What are your thoughts about that as you go into your senior year?
I'd love to play in the NFL, but those preseason drafts will really mislead you if you think about them too much. So it feels good to be recognized and know that eyes are on me. But my biggest concern this year is playing hard and getting to the championship for the guys around me. So I try not to think about it too much because that starts to make you really selfish and start thinking, well, now I got to get this many sacks a game, but that's not what it's about. I need to play team defense, and so that's what I plan on doing.
Mike, we've all heard Irvin talk about the power of the unit. What did you guys do? And I know each unit had to do, each coach, you guys did some things as a unit. What did the D-line group do together this offseason?
We went to Magic Mountain, which is like, it's actually like a little kids thing. It's like almost like a Chuck E. Cheese's. But they had putt-putt, they had go-karts, laser tag, and then we went to Coach Johnson's house for some dinner.
How do you big defensive linemen fit into a go-kart?
I didn't get on the go-kart, but I know some of them did, and they loved it. I heard that they almost got kicked out because they were doing stupid stuff on the go-karts, but that's a risky run with D-linemen.
Did that actually bring, I mean, did you feel like after you guys went through that together, that experience